Hello, and welcome to another episode of Digivices. Today, we're going to be doing a more in-depth teardown of the D-3 Digivice version 1, since, as I showed you in the last video, this one wasn't working. We did take it apart, but this time, we're going to hop around to the front screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go step by step. First things first is you want to remove all the screws in the back. Now, I only have 2 because this thing is old and beat up. But you would have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws to take off. This one you don't have to take off, and I'll show you in a second why. Because it's not actually attached to the main board. So then, after you do that, it will flip open like this. Let's get... Sorry about that, I accidentally hit stop record. So what we're going to do now is there's a few screws on the main board. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And unfortunately, to get to the front, we have to unscrew the pendulum. But I'll show you how to painstakingly put that back on afterwards. Whoops. Just thought I'd do this because, like, if it's not working anyways, what's the harm in showing you a teardown? Because, like, if something goes terribly wrong, well, it's already broken, so... Now, maybe if I'm careful, and if it wants to come out, that is. I can lift while keeping the pendulum intact. It doesn't look like it's gonna go according to plan, so we're just gonna lift the motherboard. Well, the good news is the reset button that I thought was lost is still in here. So that's good. Let's see if I can get a front shot of that back in there. It's a little dirty, but probably clean that afterwards. You know what? You're gonna come off regardless, so I'm just gonna move you for now. Because I'll show you guys how to put that back on to the best of my ability. Wow, that screen's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Mind you, I never opened one of these before. But wow, that's pretty much almost comparable. Yeah, holy crap. Like, I kind of wish it was working now because I want to see if the sprites go all the way. Alright then, let's begin that painstaking reassembly process. So you're gonna go back in here. Your pendulum's gonna come here. We're going to install the bracket back. Not sure if you can see that, but that's what we got so far. Big screw goes for the pendulum. And yeah, oh wait, hold on, I missed a step. Just bear with me. Come on. Like, it's literally almost out. And it's giving me so much trouble. Okay, you know what? That works for me. So I'm going to carefully take this spring while keeping it in the one side still. And put it back over this part of the pendulum. And I'm going to bring this back like so. I'm going to try to get the... Yeah, there we go. This is being a lot more difficult than it needs to be because the screw doesn't want to cooperate and come out. Bear with me for a second. I'm just going to do that off camera for a sec. Okay, so I got the screw out. Let's try this again. So spring goes over top of the pendulum. Enclosing case goes over it with the last bit of this spring exposed. Not sure if you can see it, but I am trying to hook it back into... Well, it got into the top part. It doesn't really matter for now because the pendulum device is not working because I had it on... Well, it was on the bottom when I... first opened it. So that's back. So here you get to see what the pendulum settings on default looks like. It has 4 different settings. And then it's just the little mini screws. See, that wasn't too hard, and the pendulum was the part I was most worried about because that thin little spring. Because if you can't get that back on, you can't really use the device anymore because you need to be able to shake in order to do anything in this game. Back comes back on like so. Under normal circumstances, you'd be putting 4 screws back in, but I only have 2, so I'm going to go the way I do it to keep the device nice and closed for the most part. I go very bottom and very top. That keeps the structural integrity for the most part. Look at that. Good to see the reset button back in here. I'm pretty sure it's still busted, but yeah, see, nothing. Not even if I get a little jumper boost. Because I used to be able to just connect it to something like this if with no batteries in it, it would power on, but doesn't do that anymore. So something must be up with the circuit board. Maybe next time I'll take it apart and run over it with my voltage meter, see if there's any capacitors that blew or anything. But anyways, thank you for tuning into this particular video. And if you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe for more content in the future. And I will see you next time.